You're listening to the Winsight Podcast Network.
Grocery sales continue to fuel Walmart's solid quarterly results. Visits to convenience stores are up, and C-store retailers might be wise to pull back on private label, one expert says. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top headlines from CSP Daily News and Winsight Grocery Business. I'm Heather Lally, Editor-in-Chief at WGB.
And I'm Steve Holtz, Editor-in-Chief at CSP. In sharp contrast to Target's quarterly earnings the day before, Walmart on Thursday raised its guidance for fiscal year 2024 as U.S. comparable sales jumped 6.4% during the second quarter, driven in part by continued share growth in grocery. For the quarter ended July 28th, Walmart U.S. posted net sales of $110.9 billion, up 5.4% over the year before. Comparable sales growth was driven by a 2.9% increase in transactions and a 3.4% increase in average ticket. It was slowed by a 230 basis point drag from e-commerce.
Convenience store visits in the first half of 2023 were up 15.9% over 2019, but only 4.4% year over year, which appears to be due largely to convenience stores' stellar 2022 performance. That's according to a new report by Placer.ai. Those increases beat out grocery, which had a 0.8% increase year over year, but C-stores were outpaced by coffee chains, up 8.5%, and QSR, up 5.4% in year over year foot traffic. C-stores' rising popularity appears to be driven in part by inflation, the report said. When prices are high, people seek out inexpensive, affordable luxuries that don't break the bank.
Convenience store retailers are faced with decisions every day on how to grow their brand and what aspects of the business they might need to leave behind. One thing Mark Jordan, president and CEO of C-store chain Refuel, said he'd leave behind: too many proprietary label items. A retailer who tries to earn a bigger margin by selling a house brand of tortilla chips over, say, Doritos won't be successful in the long term, he shared at CSP's Outlook Leadership Conference.
Walmart is developing its own artificial intelligence language models to improve supply chain efficiency and better connect with customers, CEO Doug McMillon said Thursday during the company's second quarter earnings call. The retail giant is currently developing its own generative AI language models and utilizing those developed by the broader tech community.
More from Walmart. Judith McKenna, president and CEO of Walmart International, will retire at the end of January, but will transition out of her post beginning next month. McKenna's retirement sets in place several executive shifts. Sam's Club president and CEO Catherine McLay will take McKenna's place effective September 11th. Christopher Nicholas, who has served as Walmart U.S. COO and CFO in recent years, has been named CEO of Sam's Club upon McLay's departure, and Karen Shanahan, who joined Walmart more than 25 years ago, will take Nicholas' post as Chief Operating Officer.
Nouria Energy Corporation has acquired the assets of H.A. Mapes Incorporated, a distributor of fuel and convenience stores operated in Maine. The acquisition includes 13 owned Series locations and 9 stores previously branded Harry's, as well as other dealer locations. Subsequent to the deal, Nouria Energy has sold the fuel transportation part of the business to distributor Brown Bear Company of Massachusetts.
SpartanNash capped off a solid first half as both its grocery distribution and retail businesses generated sales growth, with earnings meeting Wall Street's forecasts. But executives said a volume plateau at customer Amazon Fresh partially offset the gain in wholesale sales. Meanwhile, same-store sales for SpartanNash's supermarkets rose 3.9%.
United Natural Foods Incorporated has broken ground for a 1 million square foot distribution center in Sarasota, Florida. The new facility will replace a smaller, aging DC in Sarasota. UNFI noted that the upcoming DC will feature the latest technology and automation to improve selecting, packing, and loading processes.
Maverick is now accepting ComData fleet and fuel cards at its 86 convenience store locations with commercial fueling lanes. This partnership allows ComData's commercial truck drivers to fuel up at all Maverick diesel locations. Tens of thousands of truck drivers use ComData fleet cards, according to the company.
Publix supermarkets opened 2 new stores in Florida on Thursday. The Lakeland, Florida-based grocer's newest locations are in Winter Garden and Coral Springs. Publix now operates 857 stores in the state. The southeast region of the U.S. is heating up to be a battleground as Aldi on Wednesday expanded its presence in the area by acquiring Winn-Dixie and Harvey's.
And for you gamers out there, get ready to spend some time in front of a screen. 7-Eleven has launched a promotion intended to bring automobile and gaming fans together for an interactive challenge on the online video game Fortnite. The promotion is a scavenger hunt across 3 Fortnite maps. Using clues that will be revealed on 7-Eleven's social channels, players can find 7-Eleven branded cars across a series of custom Fortnite islands to unlock a 7-Eleven map and virtual car meetup. Players who share their photo from the designated spot will have a chance to win prizes such as a custom gaming chair, $500 in credits for use on 7NOW delivery, and weekly fuel discounts at 7-Eleven and Speedway locations. Heather, I know you'll be tuning in soon.
Oh, I am on top of it. And that will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News or WinsightGroceryBusiness.com. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Steve Holtz. Have a great day.